My name is LaTrasha. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in the state of Georgia, as well as I hold license in the state of Alabama. So I just want to talk to you all about people that keep saying that, they want to drop out of the 9 to 5. Why not? Pretty much, people are afraid to bet on themselves. When I hear that somebody says that they are afraid to let their job go, what you're afraid of is the very thing that you need to be running towards, okay? We were not put on this earth to work a 9 to 5. And we saw that when the situation happened back in 2020. I've been self-employed 20 years, and I absolutely love the freedom. I do have the times when money is low. Well, guess what? People have jobs and their money gets low. What's the difference? When you work for yourself, you got to be accountable to yourself. You got to show up for yourself. If you were the type of person that made excuses and called off from these people's jobs, guess what you're going to do? You're probably going to do the same thing to your own self. And that's why you're afraid. You're afraid to be accountable. You're afraid to do what you need to be done. People say, with taxes and insurance, people are on these jobs now and not paying their taxes. They're on these jobs now and they don't have the best of insurance. I'm self-employed. Paychecks. It's a company called Paychecks. They cut my checks every month. They pay my taxes. I have health insurance. I pay that every month. You can very well get out of that rat race. You got to decide what it is that you want to do. Me, it's real estate. I have a love-hate relationship with real estate. When things are great, things are great. When things are not so great, they're not so great. But more than anything, I love the freedom. I love the freedom to be able to not have to ask somebody, can I use the restroom? I love the fact that if my mom needs me to come and go to a doctor's appointment with her, I don't have to get permission. When my kids, I was in a job with my oldest one. By the time I think he was 12 is when I became self-employed. But I've been able to be there for my boys, especially the youngest one that had some developmental delays. And he's the real reason why I am self-employed. Because them folks wasn't going to let me keep taking off of their job. They go and be at home to be there when the therapist showed up. Or when my son had a doctor's appointment. They didn't care nothing about that. They be like, baby, you better show up. So, if you are someone that has been thinking about getting out on your own and doing your thing, do it. Do it. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of it not working out? It won't work if you don't work, it won't work. And maybe you may have to do more than one thing. I've Ubered. It would still be Ubering if these folks weren't so crazy. I've done notary work. Still have my notary. I've sold jewelry. Anything I could do to stay off these people's job, I do. I was in a relationship. My last relationship was a few years ago. And he said, I need you to have a job. And y'all know love will do some crazy stuff. Make you do some crazy stuff. And Lord, I went and got a job. First of all, that job wasn't paying me nothing. I got a job because he said that he felt like that would keep me stable. But I realized what it was about. It'd keep me to where he know where I would be 9 to 5. As soon as that fizzled out and I found out that's what it was, after 8 months, I quit that job. It's like, I did it all for the name of love. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I just say, for those that are looking to cut out the 9 to 5, Find out what it is you want to do. Maybe you are a good cook. Maybe you bake cakes, desserts. Do whatever it makes you happy. Y'all, we're only on this earth for so little time. Whether we live to be 60, 70, 80, 90, still not a lot of time to be unhappy. Get your expenses, your expenses down. That's another thing that I'm so grateful and thankful for. I finally gotten to a point where I don't have any consumer debts. My car is paid off, and I just deal with my monthly expenses right now. Haven't been in a position like that in a minute, and I'm so grateful and thankful. But do whatever you got to do, but bet on yourself. Because trust and believe, if anything happens and those jobs have to cut back, they don't mind giving you a piece of paper and telling you, hey, we're going to have to let you go. I do the hiring and firing. My clients hire me to work with them, and if it don't work out, I can fire them just as well as they can fire me. But one thing that I'm glad that I've done, scared, but not scared. Bet on myself. And is it always good out here? No. Business, it can be slow, just like it is right now. It's a little slow. People are hesitant to sell or buy. But people are still buying and selling. But I just say, I hope that this encourages someone. Are you thinking about getting out here on your own? Stop thinking and do it. Just do it. Like Nike say, just do it. People are waiting on you. Make it happen. I hope this was of value to you. Y'all have a great day.